Hello group. In this video we will see an Ldr and a transistor in order to control a bulb, a light bulb. What we have? We have a source, a 6-volt source. We have the Ldr. This device is an ORP12 and the range of this device is 1 mega ohm and 1 mega ohm in the dark and 500 ohms in the light. We have a transistor, an NPN transistor is a BC548. We have two ammeters, one for read the current in the inline of the bulb, one to read the current on the line of the base of the transistor. We have two probes to read the voltage of the line of the battery and the line of the base. We have this resistor, 7.7 kilo ohms. And how we calculate this resistor? Well, notice that this is a voltage divider, and the voltage dividers has a formula. The formula is this: calculating of voltage divider to use with Ldr. Notice that this diagram of here is similar of this diagram of here, where R1 is Z1 and Z2 is Ldr1 in our diagram. And so we must calculate a resistor value to obtain a Vout of 0.7 volts. 0.7 volts is the maximum saturated collector base voltage. Other voltage below will cut off the current through collector emitter. We know that resistance of our Ldr with dark is 1 mega ohm and with the higher level of light is 500 ohms. Source voltage is 6 volts. So we will use a resistance of 1000 ohms in Z2, here in Z2. This is near the higher level of light, but not in the edge. Just to ensure that the transistor will saturate with a convenient level of light. If we use 500 is fine, but the light will shut off just when the light is at its higher level. So Ldr range is 1 mega ohm in the dark and 500 ohms in the light. So we know that C2 is 1000 ohms, Vin is 6 volts, Vout is 0.7 volts, and we want to know what is C1. So we use this formula. It's the formula of the voltage divider, and we solve C1. So when we solve it, this is the solution. C1 is 7,751 ohms. We are going to use 7.7 kilo ohm resistor, and that's why our resistor is 7.7 kilo ohms. So let's simulate it. Okay, notice that right now our Ldr is in the dark, and in the dark the resistance is 1 mega ohm. In this point we have the lighted bulb. we see the current flowing through the light and through the emitter and collector, the collector and emitter of the transistor. And we have current flowing through the base of the transistor too. We have a voltage of 0.7 volts in the base. Notice that this is true. The voltage of the base always is 0.7 volts. So we are going to increase the light step by step, and notice that the voltage of base is always the same, but we are going to increase the light to 500 ohms, and notice that the voltage of the base is low to 0.6 volts, and now the bulb is starting to shut off, and when we get to 500 ohms, the voltage of the base is 0.3 volts, and the bulb is shut off. The current through the bulb and through the collector and the emitter is 0, and the current through the base of the transistor is 0. So let's lower the light, and we will see that the bulb is power on again. Well, group, this is the circuit of an Ldr and a transistor controlling the light of a bulb. Have a nice weekend.